Well, 2017 is come and gone, and it has been a great year or bad year for some people for movies and TV shows and life in general. 2017 for me has been a very good year. Had a lot of good movies, had a lot of crappy movies, but today I'm going to talk about the best movies of 2017 in my humble opinion. But before I get into my list of my favorite movies of 2017, I would like to add on some honorable mentions. That'll be the Lego Batman movie, Cult of Chucky, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and Beauty and the Beast, the 2017 remake. Alright, those are my quick honorable mentions. Now let's get on to the list. I was honestly very surprised how good and effective and creepy this movie was. It is the best attempt of the Stephen King novel, which honestly I have never read, and it is much more of an improvement of the original 90s miniseries, which has not held up very well. Bill Skarsgård knocked it out of the park as Pennywise, but the best part of it is the Losers Club cast. I love these kids, they're awesome, and I cannot wait to see Chapter 2. I find it very funny that this movie is very funny. In fact, that the first two Thor movies are one of my least favorites in the MCU, and Thor Ragnarok is actually one of my favorites in the MCU. This movie was fun, it was colorful, it was vibrant. We loved the action, I loved the humor, even though a lot of people say, oh, it had too much humor, it had too much comedy. Oh, the first two Thor movies, they were too serious. People make up your mind. I mean, for me, this was a fun movie it's just a great blockbuster popcorn fun film that you could just watch any day of the week. Go check out Thor Ragnarok if you haven't. Like, why have you watched it yet? Like, come on, it's a Marvel film. Yeah. I hear all the hate and complain about the Amazing Spider-Man films 24/7. I personally don't care because I really do enjoy those films. But it is great to see Spider-Man back at home, back at Marvel Studios with the Avengers, with Iron Man, and all the other good stuff. So, SpiderMan Homecoming was a definite great addition to the MCU and the best attempt of a Spider-Man movie since Spider-Man 2. Tom Holland knocked out of the park as Spider-Man once again, as we saw in Introduction to Civil War. And Michael Keaton as the Vulture, wow, he was a beast. This movie, great. Best Spider-Man movie to date. Years of me and many others wanted to see a Wonder Woman movie on the big screen, was definitely worth the wait with this movie. Wonder Woman really surprised the heck out of me since I've been railing on the DCEU now. And I'm still here. But Wonder Woman is definitely one of the best films of the year, one of my favorite comic book films of all time. Gal Gadot is phenomenal as Wonder Woman. She made the character her own, and cannot wait to see more of her in the DCEU, even though this franchise right now. Yeah, let's not talk about it. But yeah, Wonder Woman, great movie, great story, great action, great visuals, great everything. Check it out. If you haven't, why haven't you? I mean, it's Wonder Woman. Like, come on. There are going to be some Star Wars fans that are going to hate me for putting this so low and not in the top 3 or my number 1 favorite film of the year. And there are also going to be some other Star Wars fans that are going to hate me for putting this movie on my best of the year list. I personally don't care for either one because I really do love the movie. It's definitely my third favorite Star Wars film next to the original and Empire Strikes Back. Does this movie have issues? It sure does. This movie has issues, but over time, the issues definitely, like what I have with the movie, it's important to the story, like the whole casino scene, all the other stuff. I saw the movie twice already, and rewatching it again, it definitely helped with the story, and I could get where Star Wars fans come from with all the complaints and hatred towards this movie. It's understandable, it's your voice, but for me, it's my voice too. Star Wars The Last Jedi is definitely a ballsy film. I cannot wait to see what they're going to do with this new Star Wars trilogy and future Star Wars films, because I am digging it so far, and this is coming from a Star Wars fan. This movie screwed me up completely for how sick and twisted and some of the things that happen in Get Out. Wow, was this a great directorial debut of Jordan Peele. Get Out is definitely one of my favorite psychological thrillers. The audience was engaged. This was a great theatrical experience. This is a movie that should not be missed by anyone, and I can relate to this movie on so many levels. Get Out is definitely one of my favorite films of the year. Definitely, it has to be my top 5 for how freaking good it was. That's enough said. Just check out this movie. please. A perfect conclusion to a trilogy about talking apes is awesome. War for the Planet of the Apes is definitely the best film in this new Apes trilogy, but it's my second favorite next to the original 68 film. Andy Serkis, this man deserves an Oscar. Like, Oscars, if we don't nominate this man, I'm definitely not watching you, because this movie shows that this man deserves an Oscar and needs to win one. Like, literally. Chris Nolan never disappoints when it comes to his movies, and Dunkirk definitely proves that, because this is definitely one of my favorite films of his. Actually, The Dark Knight, Inception, and many others like The Prestige and Memento, but Dunkirk, on a technical level, or just the amount of effort and work they put into this movie, and just the setting, it got so down packed and right that this is definitely probably my favorite war film I've ever seen. For Hugh Jackman's final last hurrah as Wolverine, this movie was absolutely satisfying. Logan was an emotionally gripping movie. It was a great film from storytelling perspective, acting, and just the violence and brutality that they had in this movie, that they did not hold back with the R rating. I love Logan. I love X-23. I love Patrick Stewart and Charles Xavier in this movie. I love Logan. Definitely probably my favorite comic book movie of all time. This should come as no surprise for most people who have seen this movie, because this is a spectacular film. I describe it as this year's Mad Max Fury Road, where they bring franchises and films from the 80s and bring a new life into them and make it an awesome movie and probably make it even better than the original. And that's how I can describe 2049. I liked it a little bit better than the original Blade Runner, but I want to watch the original Blade Runner again to really like compare the two. But 2049, from storytelling and definitely visuals, this movie is a masterpiece of filmmaking, and it depresses me that this movie bombed at the box office. It really, really does. So guys, if you have never seen this movie, I suggest you buy the Blu-ray or the 4K or whatever, how you would watch it. Just please go watch this movie. Please, it's definitely worth your time. Blade Runner 2049 should not be missed by anybody. So that is my list of my favorite films of 2017. You feel free to disagree or agree with me. Just remember, this is my opinion. If you have your list, and you can share your list in the comment section down below. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Happy 2018. Have a lot of great stuff coming my way in the future this year and for the beyond. And look forward for my worst and most disappointing movies of 2017 very soon. So look forward to that, probably tomorrow. But anyways, if you're new to my channel and you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.